Rice. It's a global staple, a comfort food, and a versatile ingredient that graces countless dishes. But lurking behind that fluffy, steamy bowl is a hidden danger few people talk about. Eating leftover rice, if not handled properly, can pose serious health risks, and many don't even realize it. Buckle up, because what you're about to learn might change the way you think about storing and reheating rice forever. The culprit? Bacillus cereus, a sneaky bacterium that thrives on starchy foods like rice. When rice is cooked and left at room temperature for too long, spores of Bacillus cereus can germinate, multiply, and produce toxins that are resistant to heat. This means even reheating the rice might not destroy these toxins, leaving you vulnerable to food poisoning. Symptoms can range from mild stomach cramps to severe vomiting and diarrhea. Sounds shocking for such an innocent-looking grain, doesn't it? But wait, isn't rice safe if stored in the fridge? Well, yes and no. While refrigeration slows bacterial growth, it doesn't stop it entirely. The key is in how quickly you cool the rice after cooking. Experts recommend transferring freshly cooked rice into shallow containers and refrigerating it within 1 to 2 hours. Leaving it out on the counter for longer increases the risk of contamination. It's a simple step that can save you from a night of misery. What about freezing rice? Here's some good news. Freezing rice can effectively halt bacterial activity, preserving its safety for longer periods. If you often cook rice in large batches, portion it into freezer-safe bags or containers immediately after cooking and pop it into the freezer. When reheating frozen rice, ensure it reaches a temperature of at least 165 F 74 CE to kill any residual bacteria. Convenient, safe, and ready to use for quick meals? What's not to love? Let's talk reheating. Many people assume microwaving leftover rice is sufficient, but uneven heating can leave cold spots where bacteria survive. The solution? Stir the rice thoroughly during reheating to ensure even heat distribution. Alternatively, steam or stir-fry your rice to achieve a uniformly high temperature. Your taste buds and your stomach will thank you. Here's a real-life example to drive the point home. In a 2019 study, researchers documented cases of foodborne illness linked to improperly stored rice dishes. One incident involved a family who consumed fried rice left out overnight, resulting in all members falling sick with acute gastroenteritis. It's not just about theory. These risks are real and affect countless people annually. Let's dive into some stats. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, foodborne illnesses caused by Bacillus cereus are more common than you might think, with rice being a primary culprit. In fact, rice-related outbreaks often go underreported because the symptoms mimic other common stomach bugs. This highlights why understanding proper food safety practices is so crucial. What about rice dishes at restaurants or takeout? Always exercise caution. If you're bringing home leftovers, transfer the rice into an airtight container and refrigerate it as soon as possible. Reheating within a day or two minimizes risk. And yes, that means resisting the temptation to nibble on room temperature leftovers straight out of the box. Tempting, but not worth the risk. Are there safe alternatives for reheating? Absolutely. Using a steamer is one of the best methods, as it evenly heats the rice while adding moisture to prevent it from drying out. Another trick is to sprinkle a bit of water over the rice before microwaving it and covering the dish with a damp paper towel. These small adjustments can significantly improve the safety and texture of your reheated rice. You might be wondering, should I stop eating leftover rice altogether? Absolutely not. Rice can still be a safe and enjoyable part of your diet when handled properly. Think of these tips as simple guidelines for enjoying your favorite dishes without worry. Knowledge is power, and now you're armed with the facts to make informed decisions. So, what's the big takeaway? Treat rice with the same care you would any perishable food. Quick cooling, proper storage, and thorough reheating are your best defenses against foodborne illness. And remember, it's not just about protecting yourself, it's about keeping your loved ones safe too. To make it even clearer, do not leave cooked rice out for more than 2 hours. Refrigerate promptly, freeze if needed, and always reheat thoroughly. Your health depends on these small but significant practices. If this information surprised you, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. You never know who might need to hear this. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more eye-opening food safety tips and health insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.